I just had some flashbacks of you and Pancras where you hit the guy with the liver shot when he was breathing a certain way, right? Breathing out,
Yeah,
but you used to time
yeah,
it
but
with your shots, right?
yeah, that was my second fight because I was so sick. I was throwing up. My manager was carrying my luggage, and they let me travel 8 hours on the day of the fight. They tried everything in the power to make me lose. And he got me in an armbar, and then I go, I'm just going to tap. But then they started shouting for him, chanting. And then my ego took over. So I got out of the armbar. And 30 seconds later, I knocked him out with a knee to the liver. And that was the moment for me that I said, okay, I will never think that again, like giving up, because 30 seconds later, I knocked him out. And what I was doing, I was standing in the clinch, and I saw him breathe like. And on the third one that he was inhaling, I drilled the knee in there. And if you look at the fight, it's like I shot him. I mean, he went down hard, and the knee is just like, boom. It's not a really super hard knee, but oh yeah, he went down. And that's, yeah, I use that a lot in fighting, especially on kicks. You kick me because everybody breathes out when they kick, and they all breathe in when they recoil. So if you kick me with the right, as soon as you're pulling back, you're breathing in. That's where my punch comes to the body, because you're breathing in. So I work a lot of breathing tips into my fighting game. Actually, what really fun is I came up with a move. It's called the Bas Rutten neck crank, which is not really a neck crank. It's like a body crunch. And I want to fight with that. And I told my whole dressing room, I said, watch, tonight I'm going to finish him with the Bas Rutten neck crank. You can literally see me doing it. And when the bell goes that he gave up, you see me pointing to the corner. I say, told you I was going to get that thing. What that was, I stopped him from breathing. So I wrap him in such a way around my body that his chest can't expand anymore. Now I know that when you do that, you can breathe. So I just interrupted his breathing. If he would have taken just a deep breath before I put the submission on, he can hold that submission for as long as he can hold his breath. As soon as he exhales, he can't inhale anymore. And now people, Jake Shields and like other fighters start using the Bas Rutten neck crank. They give me always props and win fights with it. They say, yeah, the Bas Rutten made that neck crank. You see, that's fun stuff. But then I had to do something with breathing. There was another thing that I always did to make myself calm in the dressing room. I found out that if I will breathe in fast and hum, and then let my stomach vibrate, I would get much calmer. So I started doing that. And if I have a headache, I make a higher sound because now I feel my skull vibrate. Well, now I found out what I was doing. I was actually taking two things at the same time. When you stimulate your vagus nerve, the vagus nerve is the nerve that runs through your whole body. And it lowers your blood pressure, your cortisol levels. It makes you calm. The way to make it calm is do inhale, like a 4-second inhale and an 8-second exhale. Another way to do it is humming or singing. So unknowingly, I put breathing and humming already together. Because it would calm me down. Now I realize I was simply stimulating the vagus nerve, and that was dropping my heart rate. You see, all these things that I didn't know why I was doing, but it worked. And now when I dove into to breathing, I realized, oh my God, that's the reason, But I just did it naturally. Thankfully, I figured it out.
Wow. And what's the website that people can download your Audible workouts? Because the one I'm doing is from a long time ago, but you've updated those since. How do people find those?
So we have on basrutten.com, you can simply find the old workouts that you have. The new ones are on bodyactionsystem.com. Okay. That's a punching and kicking device that I have. And there's 18 new ones. Like I use level 3 boxing. Trust me. The one you have has about 14 combinations. The new one has over 100.
Wow.
It's freaking crazy. It's a body spleen. What up, got left hook liver? I go, what? But it'll teach you every time I add a punch. 4, pop, 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 4 in the liver. 1, 2, 3, 4 liver. 4 in the liver, left hook. 1, 2, 3, 4 liver. Left hook. 4 in the liver, left hook, right straight. See, so these combinations, they're going to be longer and longer. It's a really good way for your mind-body connection to work. And it's just the voice shouting out the combination. I do it literally in my hotel room. That's where I'm doing it. And I bring these little egg weights that I punch with. Watch out with those weights that you don't hyperextend your arms. So keep them bent a little bit. Otherwise, your tendons will start hurting. But it's a great freaking workout.
I'm telling you, people have to download this. I've trained the Bas Rutten workout in like 25, 30 countries around the world. And there's no excuses because you can do it anywhere. I've done it in the weirdest places. During lockdown, boss, I was doing it in our stairwells in our, in our business place because you couldn't go to gyms or anything. I was just doing it anywhere I could. And it's an amazing technique. And I've never ever stopped that workout, no matter what hurt, what happened, what weather, because how could you stop when Bas Rutten's telling you what to do, right?
Yeah, don't sit down, right? I'm shouting, don't sit down.
Yeah.
Keep walking. People hate it, especially when you do the one with the sprawls, with the defenses.
Yeah, I do those.
That one is the kill. I have professional fighters come in, and we do 5 rounds as a warm-up, and a minute break of kettlebell swings. So we don't take a break.
Yeah.
And we had professional fighters come in who had to fight 2 weeks later who couldn't do the warm-up. And they go like, what is this? I go, when is your fight? In 2 weeks? I said, don't fight. He said, what do you mean? I said, this is the warm-up. We didn't even start. It's going to be much harder, dude. So,
Yeah,
but it's just doing it.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.